Hey guys, alright, my name's Brett and this is my brother Dan. Having been interested in the UAP topic and science and this and that, so the reason we're coming forward today and bringing you this and hopefully this channel is that recently, within the last couple of months to a year, I've seen a lot of phenomenon in a specific area that has taken me from like zero to firm believer. This phenomenon is repeated. It has a chronology of like what it does, and there's a mixture of phenomenon, and we're going to explain it all to you in these videos and in this channel and in whatever chats we have, up to and including a craft that was, I would say, at least the size of a football stadium.
Okay, wow.
Yeah. So no word of lie. I've never said I've seen aliens. I've never blah, 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 blah. I'm a good witness. My job was to be basically an expert witness. So me and my brother Dan have decided to come forward to talk to you guys about basically the phenomenon that I've seen, numerous different kinds of phenomenon. We can classify them. We can put them in times. We can basically just break it all down. This is, yes, fully awake, working, repeatable. Other people have seen this phenomenon and all the different variants of these phenomenons, but they now seem to be more visible and more active since I've been noticing them and watching them. And now we're also wondering, with all the new information that's coming out in the world, whether, in some way I'm causing them or other people are causing them, or, there's lots of talk. I mean, we're quite well versed on the UAP subject because we follow it. But when I've seen the things that I've seen, it's just blown my mind. And like I said, when I saw the craft that I saw, that was literally low to the ground and had to be about the size of like a football stadium, smallest in real life, in front of my eyes, in northern, remote Western Australia where I work. And then on top of that, I've seen repeatable, predictable UAP phenomenon, which I could classify as like lights, craft, sprite-like behaviour. We can go into all of it. Clustering behaviour, dispersing behaviour, two turning into one, turning into two. These things are, they are definitely a UAP phenomenon. So I work in a very remote area. I've already confirmed that there's no drone flying going on. It's nighttime. There's no civilization around us. There's nothing else to make lights. It's a restricted area in that only people who work there are there, and no one else is there.
Yeah, and from what I've understood and researched myself, there isn't at least any known military bases in that area. I don't believe. I think the nearest military base, without going into specifics, is a couple of hours away, as far as I'm aware, quite far.
And that's another thing, because we both tried to think why these things would be there, and of course we can go into what they were in the coming videos. I know I went into it a bit there, but we're just going to chat about each of these scenarios, when it is they are, what I've noticed, what they could be, what they can't be, because you guys can give us some ideas, because people will be like satellites.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? We'll go into that, but this is the thing too, like we said earlier, is that it needs to be made clear that, yes, we're interested in the topic, but both you and I are very skeptical people and analytical. This is not a case of we're seeing what we want to see. You showed us, and we saw what we believe to be genuine anomalous phenomena. It's not Starlink, it's like we just run through. I don't know what that is. And you've seen, it sounds like, from what you've said, in that area you were
Yeah.
discussing, you've seen a lot more
Yeah.
on that craft, and
Yeah.
there's a lot to dig into
Oh, yeah.
in this channel. It's not something everyone has the opportunity to see because of sort of where it is and why you're there.
And we'll go into that as well, like the topography. That means like the lay of the land of the area is very, very specific, very mountainous, very hilly, high in iron ore concentration. You've got civilian earthworks operations going on in there, of which like we'll decide how much we kind of want to reveal. But yeah, you've got other things going on around there that may be of interest to whatever these things are. You've got our idea of what they are, your idea of what they are. Our ultimate goal is to get you guys there.
Yes,
one day soon.
That's exactly
as
that.
in person, if you want to.
Exactly that, because like we've all followed a lot of the UAP channels and these interesting topics. It's often a case of analysis of another video, this and that, and then obviously we know about Skywatcher, and they've sort of dropped off the map, and they were promising a lot of things.
Yeah.
But to see is to believe.
Yeah.
So, sayonara, guys.
Okay. Yeah. So this is Brett and Dan signing out. Keep your eyes on those skies.
There it is. Cheers, guys.